Hello and welcome. You're watching Monday's eNEWS bulletin of IPR department with me, Chiring Eden. Let's look at some of the top stories making headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday attended the Golden Jubilee celebration of the Northeast Council and inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of various projects worth Rs 2,450 crores in a public function in Shillong. NEC, a regional planning body constituted in 1972 to undertake planning and execute developmental projects of 8 northeastern states, completed 50 years in November 2022. While the inauguration ceremony and public meeting was held at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium or Polo Ground in Shillong, the internal meeting took place at the State Convention Centre Auditorium. Also present during the function were all the members of the NEC, consisting of the Union Home Minister, donor ministers, governors and chief ministers of the northeastern states, including Sikkim, central ministers belonging to the northeast region, local MPs and MLAs and nominated members of the NEC. Besides, the state chief secretaries, selected secretaries of central ministries, senior officers from the northeast states and heads of the iconic institutions set up with support from the NEC were also invited for the public meeting, with approximately 10,000 people. Besides the local population, prominent citizens, achievers, representatives of self-help groups, farmers groups from all the 8 northeast states were in attendance. During the day, the Prime Minister inaugurated some important projects of the region, including IIM Shillong NEC projects and Meghalaya state projects, and also laid foundation stones for other upcoming projects. Chief Secretary of Sikkim VB Pathak and Harshvardhan Shringla, Chief Coordinator for India's G20 presidency, chaired a meeting on Friday on the preparation and coordination of the state for the upcoming G20 meetings in the state to be held in the month of March 2023. During the meeting, the Chief Coordinator gave a brief presentation on the preparation and activities for G20 presidency in the country. He informed the House that the Prime Minister has desired that the G20 presidency be an impeccable and uniquely Indian event, showcasing and highlighting the diverse Indian culture, history, traditions and developmental achievements made by the country. 250-odd meetings of various groups of G20 will be hosted across the country, he informed. He further informed that Sikkim will be the only state in the northeast to host 2 meetings, namely Business 20 and Startup 20. Business 20 or B20 is the business arm of G20, which will bring together business and government leaders from around the world under one roof. The meeting will be held on 16th of March. And Startup 20 is the newly proposed engagement group that aspires to help the world develop an inclusive framework to support innovative projects. Startup 20 will be held on 18th of March 2023. Sikkim has been chosen as the venue because of its scenic beauty and infrastructure, including accommodation facilities available. These meetings will be attended by around 80 delegates from G20 countries. The nitty-gritty pertaining to accommodation, security, venues for meetings, transportation, cultural events and other requirements were also discussed during the meeting on Friday. The Chief Coordinator for India's G20 presidency sought support from the state government to make the events in the state successful. Argentina won their 3rd World Cup in an extraordinary final on Sunday as they beat France 4-2 on penalties after Lionel Messi scored twice in a 3-3 draw that featured a hat-trick for Kylian Mbappe. It was an extraordinary night of drama and high emotion, delivering one of the all-time great finals in the history of football. Argentina had looked to be cruising to a one-sided victory after Messi's penalty and a brilliant goal by Angel Di Maria in the first half put them in total control, but Mbappe converted an 80th minute penalty and volleyed in an equalizer a minute later to take the game to extra time. Lionel Messi was awarded the Golden Ball, recognizing him as the tournament's most outstanding player. Argentina's goalkeeper Emilio Martinez was awarded the Golden Glove for his extraordinary saving skills. France forward Kylian Mbappe won the FIFA Golden Boot trophy after scoring the most goals in the tournament. And 21-year-old central midfielder Enzo Fernandez won the Young Player Award. Argentina has won this World Cup after 36 years since Diego Maradona last led his country to victory in 1986. That's all we have for today. Please like and follow our Facebook page, that is the Government of Sikkim official page, for the most authentic news and information on recent developments in the government and the state. Thank you for tuning in.